I would probably just smack her around and put her in prison. She could have a think about what she's doing in there or in hospital, depending on if I could put them in hospital versus if they're trying to still leave, right? But if she keeps trying to leave like that, she's just going to find herself in like a world of pain, probably rocking back and forth on the ground. I'm hoping that because I saved, the people that are coming out from inside should still be, yeah, the same people. Cool. I don't know where the hell this Nebby's going, but they are running. They're probably God. Look, all I find is that I have colonists try to leave, they try to give up, they try to run wild, all these things, and that's just not how it goes in my colony. I have resurrected mech serums, or at least I'm trying to get my hands on more, because I've had a couple of people die, and they're not allowed to die, so I've just brought them back. Then of course there's a few people, of course you're starting. Are you hunting that, or are you hunting Zorro? Oh, I guess they're just starting. Where is Crocodile's at the back here? Do you guys have... You guys don't have a zap thing. I actually don't know if I brought a zap thing. You've got one. Who's got it? Somebody down here's got it. Probably might? You don't. Have a quick look, because I want... You got it. I don't want you to be up in the battle, but I also don't want to not get Crocodile. Can you head back over there? You just head over that way. I'm going to save here because I don't want Kimmy to do her spat again. She'll probably still do it. I'd rather her go tantrum or... Sash is having a fire starting spree, so that's not going to help us. She's just going to set this battlefield on fire. I don't want any of these people that are coming down, so my people can absolutely go ham. You lot, though. I could just get you guys to come stand over here. Mind you, that guy's going to get really close, so if you guys could stand about there. Hold on. I know that not everybody in this group has got gun. I feel like this is my mining caravan, unfortunately. Odd mate, where are you going? You go stand over there too. Yeah, this is my mining caravan. This is not actually my attack caravan, so this could be problematic. This might be why it's scaled down to no turrets. Because the caravan I have with my best gunners that are coming down are there. The only reason why this got here faster is they had the animals. So we got another day or so before they arrive. They also should have... No, they don't have all the stuff to sell. Oh well, we'll see how this goes. Worst case scenario is I've got... What do you call it? The save where we are. Odd, move down. Stay down away from there. Oh, Crocodile's right there. Hold on. No. Don't do that. Take him out. Or just kind of keep moving backwards, mate. Okay, Crocodile's down. I don't even know if you two are going to fight properly. Alright, now you can have your gun back. Alright, you can move up a bit. Odd can move up. Maya's now having her fire starting spree right here in the middle of the battle. None of you guys are really like attacking properly. Hold up. Franklin's a pacifist. He can stay at the back. Kind of want the rest of you guys to move up. Actually, Mel's in this group. Mel can fucking fight. Hold on. Eddie, Armadillo, mate. Can you come help? Because Pigeon doesn't quite know what he's doing. And Eddie, you can help too. I could move him back. Like, Kimmy could fight a lot better than this. This group that's up here, you guys aren't actually helping. Oh, Frankie, hold on. Is that Frankie here? You know what? Hold on. That looks like it's mere seconds before that happened. I might take the wait. Because my mining caravan, I'm going to lose like all of my miners. I don't know if this is before Kimmy had a break, but this hopefully should be seconds before my caravan arrived at the location. Either that or it's right where I saved it as it arrived at the location. This is my fuck up for like sending a caravan into it, but hold up. Where are they? Okay, you two had the ability to merge when you got to here. I reckon you could catch up if you went up. If you just went straight up and they went to about here, you guys could merge and go down lightning fast. Save that. The only reason why my caravan with the miners got in it first is because they have animals to ride. That's it. That's the only reason why they got there first. My other group, if I had given them even one animal to ride out on, it would have probably got there. Speaking of, where is the rest of my caravan that's going out? Nikki's working on that door. That one's finished. How's Chimpanzee going up here? Chimpanzee hasn't got up to here yet. Okay, it must have been just before the evening. I don't usually do this much, like, throwing back in one night. But my caravan of, the miners are royally pissed off. Yeah, I know you guys got a go frenzy, but there's nothing much you can do out there. Yeah, so far I have made my caravan that's out there, the 40-odd people, I have made them go between, I think, 6 lumps of gold. So they've been out there for all of spring, I think, almost all of spring, start of summer, and I brought them back at the end of winter, just like at the start of spring I brought them back home, but they had also been out there in winter. So they are really, really annoyed. I'm also supposed to be installing stuff in people, but it's fine. Once the doors get done, actually if Narona can work on one of these, that would be great too. You're going to haul stuff to the fence. Can you work on that one when you're done? Cool. Alright, let's see what we got here. Got prosthetic legs. I've still got 8 legs to install in people, so let's go find people to install stuff in. We were up to Fred, but he could be out on the caravan now. So let's find Fred. Oh, let's zoom out a bit. I am looking for people that need legs. Specifically legs. I think I installed a jaw, an arm and a leg so far tonight. I don't have lungs yet for people. I also need to make sure that I'm installing them on people that don't have medical privileges revoked, because I did that last time and somebody nearly died because of it. I think I have an ear available. I definitely don't have a lung, and I don't think I've got an eye, but a left ear, maybe. To do chores, check in again later. No worries. I'll be here for another hour, but hopefully your chores go well. It was nice chatting, Mitsu. I know there's no stream tomorrow night, by the way, for everyone. I don't have internet tomorrow night. I may or may not have internet Thursday as well. We will find out. My provider was like, hey, you're not going to have internet on Wednesday, but we may also not have internet for you on Thursday and Friday. Maybe. So I'm still going to attempt to stream on like Thursday and Friday. But if it cuts out or if it's not available, it just won't be available for the time that I stream. So we'll see what this week brings. It could be last stream this week or not. Find out. Looking for a right ear, right? Yes. Okay, you can have a right ear. I'm trying not to like bank up too many people at once for surgery. I don't know if I have a left shoulder at this time. I don't have organs. We made an attempt to salvage some organs and off like people that were attacking us, and that did not go well. What resulted was everybody was unhappy with that. Nobody liked that. So we had to go back to prevent like widespread like mayhem. I did end up like trying to see how it would play through. Like one day I just like loaded in that file save and I was like, what would have happened? And I lost like half the colony. And I'm like, I see. So yeah, that would have been interesting. You have a bite scar. Do I have a stomach available? Hold on. Do I have a bionic stomach for you? No. I've got that on the list to make because I know at least 2 people need stomachs. By the way, this is my doctor that needs the fucking stomach, by the way. So I should try to give him something. I couldn't imagine that. It's like, okay, you just don't have a stomach now. You're on this, like, you know, desolate planet with, like, low technology and options for, like, eating and shit. But good luck with that. I feel like that's just a death sentence. Stab scar, left leg. Torso, spine, left arm, brain. Oh, hold on, that was the left leg. Sorry, right leg. Jesus. Hold on. Right leg. Alright, we've got 2 people currently in surgery at the moment. I'm up to Tranker. I'll have to find him and go again later. But I'm trying not to allocate too many people at a time for surgeries. I'm hoping that they come in, get worked on. Either it works or it doesn't work, and while they're in there, if it doesn't work, I can allocate a new limb and they can get patched up and a new limb installed, right? That's what I'm hoping for. Also, I don't know if when we go to that raid, it's going to have the same people or not, because I've got an alligator and it would be sick to get a crocodile. Just for, like, the sake of it, you know? I don't know. What was that? Caravans arrived at the destination. Cool beans. You two. Can I merge you yet? Merge. Alright. And that should be my extreme fucking fleet. 47 colonists. The other thing too is some of my miners have their weapons off them. So even if they were able to fight, they can't fight at the moment. This should be a huge caravan. They're gonna go do the battle. 47 people should mean that they shouldn't be primitive. We should get a turret. Which, you know, not great, but I at least know I've got 2 psychic shock lancers. If I get somebody that's impressive and amazing, I'm talking like medical gonna fucking floor you. Fine, we'll take them. I'm okay with still, like, obviously like taking, like, you know, cooks, medics. I'm always partial to people that do animal stuff, plant stuff. Things like those are the ones that I kind of like look for. I don't mind getting somebody that can do shooting, but because I have so little here to hunt, shooting is only good for battles. And because it's so few and far between a battle, like, a lot of the time their skills kind of like wane. So I already have a lot of people that can do shooting, so I'm not like thrilled with that. But I have a lot of people that can do really super high construction and mining, so I don't need those. Sorry, I had to stretch. That works out how big it gets. Getting a spark of energy running around really fast. Oh man, if I can I have like a little bit of that energy? Like just a tiny bit. I don't need much, but just like fucking, I'll just like slump over your back and you can run around, drag me around. I'll be happy with that. I get to experience it. I see you being a frog peeking at me, Helon. Oh man. Yeah, no, my stool, as I was saying earlier, for anybody that missed it, because I'm sitting on a footstool instead of a chair, my chair hasn't arrived yet. I was kind of expecting it around about now, but they haven't even shipped it. And basically, when I sit on this footstool, it immediately hurts, like, the back of my legs and my inner thighs immediately. But it aches after I get off the seat for like at least an hour. If I sit on something else or I lay down or something, it hurts again. Tonight my chair just chose full violence and it ignored my like thigh meat and stuff and went straight for like my bones and my butt and like hips and lower back and shit. So everything like really hurts. The first hour of stream was kind of shit because I was like trying to tolerate pain and discomfort, waiting for painkillers to kick in, and I had like a headache and I was like super tired and exhausted from all of it at the same time. So anybody that was here in like the first hour, I'm sorry, but you got like the worst me. But yeah, the painkillers and the fucking cup of soft drinks helping. So it's helping, it's not making it better. It's just bearable. I would say it's not tolerable because I'm not tolerating it. It's horrible. But like, Oh, look at my fucking pack of thrombos. Oh, you don't normally see that. Nice. Yeah, and they get to see like a full flock feasting together. It's really nice. That's not a frog. It's like a green cat, more or less. And whenever I see green, like stuff like that, I'm like, it's gotta be a frog. It's 100% a frog. It's like you could literally be like a green giraffe and I'd be like, fucking frogs, the shape of them these days, you know? I don't know. I think it's very fitting though, it's very cute. Yeah, they're Viking. Happily receiving pats, quickly runs around again. Chips into a box, tilts head, jumping out of the box, smiling. Viking's found himself a box again. We'll have a wolf peeking at us from the depths of the shadows in a box. I admit, it's like a cute, like, thought to just see, like, Viking just sitting there peeking at us. It's also kind of terrifying a little bit. The only difference is that we know Viking and we know that Viking's, like, sweet and stuff. So it's not that bad. But, like, yeah. Imagine seeing, like, a full-size wolf face poking out of a little box. That's just gotta be scary. Or at least, like, I feel it would be. I need somebody up here that can actually do construction. Like, you could do about a 6. You work on that. And I want to make sure Chimpanzee is still... He's still hauling stuff to the fence. So if Rolf works on that, Chimpanzee might be able to polish off the last door. Wow. My drink's like really cold now. My teeth are like, oh fuck no. My teeth are sensitive. So earlier, the Coke wasn't cold when I poured it into a cup, right? I'm like, fuck it, I just want something like sugary and sweet. And I don't care. So I got like a bunch of ice cubes and I chucked it in a cup. And like, if you ever need to like cool something down really quickly and you've got ice, what you do is you just stir it. And it forces whatever the ingredients are to pass over the ice cubes and cool down. Of course it melts the ice a little bit, but yeah, essentially it just cools it down really, really fast. Well, it's cooled it down really fast and then the ice is perceived to like continue chilling it. So now it's like really, really fucking frosty cold. And I kind of wasn't ready for it to be that cold. So I took a sip and I'm like, oh, just hold the ice cube back with my tooth as well. And I'm like, I just did like the triple threat on my fucking mouth. I'm like, well, so much for teeth. Not like I needed those. I run Zoprolix sideways down wagging tail happily, snuggling both full flushes, resting. No. You get your rest, Viking. After running around with your zoomies and stuff. I can only imagine having that kind of energy. I took so long to go to sleep today. Is that a mustache, mate? I think that is. I thought he might have had like something around like his face or something, but I'm like, nope, that's a beard. Anyway, yeah, I didn't fall asleep until like 2 in the afternoon or about that. And then I like woke up at like 9:20, so I didn't get a huge amount of sleep. It sounds like it's a lot of sleep, but you gotta remember I'm also like trying to rest after like my body's in pain and stuff. And it usually, when you're like in recovery from something like a pain or an injury or illness or something like that, your body needs a little bit more rest than what you think it normally does. So yeah, taking ages to fall asleep and then not getting great sleep definitely didn't help. But I'll be fine. I'll probably live. I'm not streaming tomorrow night, so I'm not sitting on this chair tomorrow night. But I still have editing later. It's the logic of that. That's all it is I'm like, I like the streaming part. I like sitting here and getting to like enjoy you guys' company and chatting and stuff like that and just playing games and having a nice time and shit with yous. But then specifically at the moment because of the chair, I know you guys are fucking sick of hearing about the chair, but because of it, I'm like sitting here thinking, oh yeah, you know, I'd have like a whole nother hour of stream and that's wonderful. I'm looking forward to that. But then I'm like, I have like 3 to 6 hours of editing after this. And I'm like, that's 3 to 6 hours just sitting on this chair. And that's where my enthusiasm's just like fuck off. No. So, and mind you, I can stand up a bit more with that. Be amazed that this is like the first time I've actually gotten off my chair and like gotten up and walked around pretty frequently. Like yesterday during stream, I just fucked off midstream and got like, took my cup out. Tonight I fucked off midstream and got a drink. Like, I don't usually get up and move around when I'm streaming. I normally just stay put, no interruptions, 4 hours, like just presence, stuff like that. Like just kind of locked in and just enjoying the time kind of thing. But my body's just like not enjoying the sit, and it's like, just get up and walk around. It's literally like the office mechanics of anybody that's ever had an office job will understand what I'm on about. You know how like when you're playing games at home, you can sit down for hours and time just flies and you don't even notice, you don't even think about it. However, when you're at work and you're working on like a task you're not super enjoying, or you're sitting in a comfortable chair, or the temperature's kind of off and it's just uncomfortable kind of thing, your brain will find any excuse to get you up and walk you away from your desk. Like maybe go make a cup of coffee, or maybe grab a biscuit out of the kitchen, or like I don't know, walk outside just to smell the oxygen outside. Or whatever, right? Go for a walk to the toilet even though you don't need the toilet, you know, just to like get outside or do something different for 5 minutes and stuff. Like it's all it is. Same logic. This makes me wonder, like, obviously workplaces would never do this. They'd never have like really extremely comfortable chairs, and they'd never have like extremely comfortable like tasks and stuff like that that would make you want to like sit there and enjoy it and stuff. But like, could you imagine if that actually happened? It's like, I feel like work would be over and done within like 3 hours, because people would just be like, they'd just get it done because they're just enjoying being there, and there's nothing distracting them, nothing making them drag their feet about it, nothing making them walk away kind of thing. Like, I feel like that. Because I thought like the more uncomfortable this footstool was, the faster I would work on my editing. But it actually distracts me. So I end up sitting there for like an additional 2 hours because I keep fidgeting and not finding a comfortable spot, and I can't focus and I can't concentrate because it just kind of like, it's persistent. It's like a pebble in your shoe, but you can't stop to get it out. You know it's in there, and maybe occasionally you find a comfortable spot where it's not really a problem, but every so often it just gets into a spot that's really fucking annoying. That's probably the best way I could put it. And you can't do anything about it. You can't stop, you can't bend down and get it out. You can't like you can't kick it loose from your shoe because your shoe's encased and stuff. Like, it's the same thing. Like, I don't know. I love how like I find like any kind of analogy for this. It's like, you guys will understand what the seat is like. Nah, you don't need to fucking understand. I just need to vent about it because it's fucking annoying. Like, I realize that no matter how the new seat coming feels, it's going to feel like a fucking pillow compared to this. And I realize that like, this might just be the best way to acclimatize myself to going between a seat that I loved, that's broken and irreparable, versus a new seat, which I would be comparing 1-to-1 to that seat, because the other one's like worn in and it's perfectly like still soft and shit like that. It's like welding and shit's fully snapped through in a way that like I don't think would be safe to re-weld it. I don't think it'd be load bearing anymore. I don't want to sit on it. I don't want to accidentally like snap it in half anymore than it already is. But this, yeah, I'm considering my dining room tables. I really am. And those things are horrible. I'm not joking. I've like over the weekend, I was considering whether or not I should bring one down and whether or not I could sit on it. But it would be so much worse than this. Or equal to it. I don't know. But I know that one's really bad. But this, I thought this was going to be better. I also like the fact that like moles in here, like planting these as well. I like the fact that they're planting them before they go to bed or when they get up. This is working kind of well. Mind you, I've only got rice in all these bed ones, right? But I have got up here, where is it? I have got like potatoes and berries in this one. So I've got a little bit of variety. I've got like perpetual growth. Who's visiting us? Ben Bum has something to trade. Oh yeah? Is that Kleenex? Or is it supposed to be like Kleenex? It might be Kleenex actually. That sounds more like... Oh yeah, Kleenex. Okay. Yeah, no, because it's like Klein. Cool. Cena's still having a dementia. The funny thing is I have got a person in my community called Klein, and I'm kind of tempted, but I've got to stop fucking taking people. Plus this person's mining, right? So it's 14 on mining, and I really don't need a miner. But I'll leave them alone. I'll leave them be for now. I don't need to have more than 280 people, realistically. Now here's the fun task, because I can't see anybody's names. Who have I got here? What's working terribly? Tail stops wagging, falls asleep, something more flushes? No. No worries, Can you get your rest? Let's see if Labia is here, because I sent out Corpsey in the shooting squad. Enya must be in surgery at the moment. I could grab, like, Viper, Bolt, or whoever the fuck it is. Wentus might be able to do talking. Hold on. Nah, you're only a social 12. You're not that strong. These guys, and they're like... I don't know if you guys know, but there is a dog toy that's like the shape of a pig. And it has like kind of like a honk noise to it when you squeezy it. It's supposed to be like a squeaky toy, right? These guys make a really similar noise, and whenever I happen to scroll over to one of them and they honk, my brain stops for a hot second while I try to register that I do not in fact have a honking pig dog toy in my house honking at me. It's a Thrumbo. It happens all the time. Like, you'll sometimes see when I like scroll over certain animals and they make a noise, you'll see me like lose my train of thought. It's not always super obvious. Sometimes it just completely stops it dead in its track. Oh, we got Labia. Labia can go do a trade if they have anything good. Where did they go? Okay, you go talk to Addie. How's this mega caravan going? It's nearly there. Cool. And these ones are nearly home. That's great. The only problem is that obviously all of them are like in a shit fit. This is why I'm trying to get a few save files going. Because when like Kimmy and my rock up, they're still going to have their tantrums. They're still going to do fire starting. Falcon's still going to set shit on fire too. I really wish I had the psychic soothe pulses. I really do. I don't know how the caravan that's supposed to be going out is going. Did I swap that over? It doesn't look like it. Mega Scarab has stopped having their tantrum. Hold on. You and your caravan. Who's the other one we got in this? I don't know. I don't know. You are still grabbing creatures, so... I did swap it over to Viper. Cool. The only thing I could do is I could give them another person because they've got 47 animals to try to get out of here and shit to load up. If I got them a person that could do calling and animals, let's see. Human can do, I'm looking for specifically somebody that can do mega handling, like you. Joyce can do handling, and they can absolutely, by the look of it, do cleaning. Can in fact do dumb labor. Fantastic. Guess what? You're going on caravan, mate. And apparently, right-clicking also counts as adding to a caravan. Good to know. Because I normally left-click. Alright, well, when you guys get inside... The other caravan's, like, right behind them, by the way. And this little horse here is going to